seen the title, you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. I am annoyed. I am really annoyed. I'm just sat in a garden. It's a very nice day. Not up in my room. I haven't got the set wall up. But if you want to see that, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's a good plug. I'm good at those. But I mean, I'm seeing the news. I've got two stories in front of me here. I've got Nathaniel Chalobah, Izzy Brown. One, who is exactly the same level as a player that we're set to be signing. He's exactly the same level as Bakayoko. As a central midfielder, Nathaniel Chalobah means a lot to me as a football fan and as a person, because there's a personal story attached to it. I really like Nathaniel Chalobah as a player. I really like Todd Kane as a player. I really like Izzy Brown. I like Loftus-Cheek. There are many players who are worth the money if you want to spend them. But spend it on them. But there are some players that are worth the money if you want to spend it on them. But also, there are people in companies as well, just to relate it back to real life. There are people in companies and there are people in football clubs that know what it means and deserve an opportunity. We are renowned for not giving those people that opportunity. And I think that has to change. I think it's ridiculous now. I have moaned about it before. I've moaned about it on several occasions. Look, if we're signing players, of course I'm not going to be moaning. I get to make videos. I enjoy doing that, and I get to make videos about stuff like this as well. You know, I'm in a fantastic position. I am making content. I am doing what I love to do. I love to talk about football, and I'm doing very well from it. And you know, it's great to talk about it, but I don't like talking about stuff like this. My football club and our football club in general doesn't bring through youth. The last player to get through and make a significant impact, as everybody knows, was John Terry. He is now 36 and playing for Aston Villa after we released him. What does that say about us? 36. The man has been captain of the side since 2003. So that's 14 years. And not a single player has managed to be able to get a chance to have an impact. I'm really pissed off. I'm sorry. You could write a list right now. Sam Hutchinson, another player. Josh McEachran, another player. We got banned for 2 transfer windows for signing Gael Kakuta, and he did fuck all. Oh my God, this is the thing. This is the thing. If we're gonna, as a club, we're putting on our account on these lines. We've got a fantastic youth academy. Oh, we've won so many trophies. We're doing so well. Are we? Okay. For me, doing well, if you're doing so well with the youth academy, as well as winning those trophies at youth level, you're putting them through into the first team. You can say, these players have gone through to our first team and done this. These players have gone through to our first team. We might not be the best club. It's like Southampton, for example. It's not the best club in England. It's not. But Southampton might not be the best club, but they can say our players have moved on to bigger and brighter things, and they've succeeded. They've succeeded. They've won trophies. They've done this. They've done that. Barcelona. Oh, we put youth players in. We've succeeded. We're winning trophies. We're doing fantastically, and these are with our players. We haven't done this. We haven't done that. You're going to hate me for it. Tottenham Hotspur. Prime example of a club that's got the balance right. They might not be winning the trophies yet, but they will be. They will be. There's no doubt about it. You can't say they won't be. Tottenham Hotspur are a fantastic club in terms of doing stuff like that. And if they don't bring the players to the youth, they buy them very young and develop them themselves. So they understand what it means. Bakayoko for me, Rudiger for me, I don't want them. I want Nathan Ake to go and play for us. But he can't now because he's gone to Bournemouth. But don't worry, guys. There's a buyback clause. It's okay. We'll only have to pay a little bit more to get our player back. Do me a favour, please. Please. Nathaniel Chalobah, 5 million to Watford, apparently. £5 million and there's not a buyback clause. Nathaniel Chalobah, to me, I've been lucky enough to meet him. I've been lucky enough to meet Ruben Loftus-Cheek. They are fantastic guys. And to see him come out of a club where he has been since he's a kid, to see him work so hard and not even get the opportunity, yet he comes on for 5 minutes here and there, you know, he'll be all right. Give him time. Let him play. He's perfectly capable of doing it. So is Ola Aina. So is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He might not be on the same level now. He might not work in this system. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you put him in another Premier League team. You put him in a team lower down the table like Bournemouth. Maybe even a Stoke, mid-table. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Where do you think Ruben Loftus-Cheek... Because he's going to be going out on loan. Let's be honest. We're Chelsea Football Club. We don't keep our players. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, where do you think he could go? But Chalobah and Bakayoko, Ray Wilkins has said it himself, are exactly the same players. Exactly the same players, pretty much. So why are we spending 30-odd million on one of them? Why are we doing that when we have one ready-made for us? One who, when we played Manchester City, when Aguero scissor tackled David Luiz, not only did he go over there, but he showed him what he meant. You don't hurt someone who plays for Chelsea. He knows what it means to wear the shirt. So why is he not being given that opportunity? It's something that really, it's a peeve of mine. It's a peeve. We are a club which doesn't do it. We are a club that doesn't bring through youth. We're a club that goes out and buys. But unfortunately, our policy over the past few years has not been great. Last year, fantastic. We signed a couple of really good players. We signed Alonso. We signed David Luiz. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. They were superb last season. But we're not getting our business done early enough now. Marcos Alonso, let's be honest, as great as he was, he probably wasn't our first choice. I know David Luiz wasn't our first choice. We're going out and getting players who aren't our first choices because we don't want to open the checkbook. What's Michael Emenalo doing for his job? What is he doing? This summer, we've lost out, or last summer as well, we've lost out on Chalobah, we've lost out on Nainggolan, we've lost out on Lukaku, we've lost out on Morata, we've lost out on so many players. Yeah, and nothing's been done. What is his job? What is his job? I don't understand what he's supposed to be doing. Because he's clearly not doing it very well for going out and signing players which aren't our first choices. We are one of the richest clubs in football. And I know comment sections will be like, you're this, you're all money, you're this, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we might be. We got picked up by Roman Abramovich. We would be nothing without him. We wouldn't be. We wouldn't have these trophies because our club wouldn't exist, because it would have gone under. We wouldn't probably even be in the football pyramid right now. We wouldn't own Stamford Bridge. We wouldn't be redeveloping. We wouldn't have a new Nike deal. We wouldn't have won the Champions League. Don't get me wrong. Grateful. Incredibly grateful. But there's clearly a massive overhaul that needs to be made at Chelsea Football Club. We need to look at our policies, we need to look at the people in their jobs, and we need to see if they're doing it correctly. Because let's be honest, it's not going to be Emenalo chopping ahead on the chopping board if we have a poor season, is it? It's going to be Antonio Conte. And you see him, he's brought unity back to us. After such a poor season, he brought unity back to a football club, which was, no, the players and the fans had no interaction. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. It's something which really, really annoys me. I think that we have the capability to be fantastic in bringing through youth and showing them everything they can. They have some fantastic teachers there right now. Cesc Fabregas, if you're a central midfielder, if you want to pass. N'Golo Kante, if you want to be a destroyer. David Luiz, Gary Cahill, centre-backs. If you're a utility player, Azpilicueta. There are players there which I understand may not be, well, they're probably immovable as one way, I guess you could put it. You wouldn't take Azpilicueta out of that 11 right now. But there are players as well that are movable and need to move out. And I think if we don't sign anybody, just give the youth a chance, please. Please don't go. If you don't sign someone who's not your player, if you don't want someone who's second rate, if you want someone who knows what it means to fight for the shirt, they might not be the best quality now. 2-3 years down the line, if they're given time to play, they certainly will be, if we've got the best youth, as everyone likes to say we do. Give those players an opportunity and see what they can do. That's all I have to say. If you agree with me, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments section below. Let me know about everything that I've said. Also, make sure you check out all our social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you check out my Twitter as well. If you want to engage in a conversation with me about it, I'd love to have a little chat on there. Drop us a cheeky follow if you want to as well. It'd be fantastic if you could do that. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.